Stay tuned to learn about the pioneering family that this park was named after. Welcome to Whitehead Park, one of the hidden gems of Saanich. Tucked away at the quiet northern end of Prospect Lake, this park is a favorite spot for locals to swim, paddle, and unwind. Beyond the peaceful waters, playground, and picnic spots, Whitehead Park carries over a century of fascinating local history. If you visit today, you'll find a park built for a variety of activities. Families gather around the open playfield, paddlers carry canoes and stand-up paddle boards down to the water, and walking paths wind along Todd Creek, the main outflow that carries water from Prospect Lake all the way to Todd Inlet. The park's restored riparian areas are full of native plants and birds, from belted kingfishers to double-crested cormorants. However, the land wasn't always a public park. To understand how it got here, you have to go back to the early 1900s and the story of the Whitehead family. And now for some history. In 1909, an adventurous young Englishman named Albert Harry Whitehead arrived in Victoria from Watford, England. By 1923, Albert bought a piece of land right at the junction of Prospect Lake Road and Goward Road for just $175. A couple of years later, Albert and his wife Nellie and their children moved onto the property, and Albert got to work transforming it. Albert was a true pioneer, tinkerer, and craftsman. He planted fruit trees and a massive vegetable garden, built a large greenhouse to sell grapes and tomatoes, kept beehives, and hand-built rowboats that he rented to visitors for $1 a day. He was also a local innovator. Albert wired his own home and installed a personal power plant, bringing the very first electric lights to Prospect Lake. He even built the area's first flush toilet. Community spirit was huge for the Whiteheads. Albert and his sons built the lake's very first public swimming float, complete with diving boards and a slide, and towed it around the lake for everyone to enjoy. Life at Prospect Lake back in the 1920s and 30s was full of unique stories. During freezing winters, Albert would mount a pair of ice skates onto the bottom of a large boat and push his kids across the frozen lake. Before kids learned to swim in open water, they practiced in a 12-foot wooden swimming box anchored near the shore, holding on to the sides until they built up their courage. After Nellie passed away in 1945, Albert continued living on the property. In 1959, he made a decision that would preserve this special place forever. He sold the land to the district of Saanich on one strict condition: it had to be a public park. The park officially opened in 1960 under the name Lakeside Park, but in 1997, thanks to efforts by the local community and the Prospect Lake and District Association, Saanich renamed it Whitehead Park to permanently honor Albert, Nellie, and the family who built, shared, and protected this land. So the next time you drop a kayak into Prospect Lake or sit by the banks of Todd Creek, remember that you're enjoying a piece of Saanich history built on community spirit, pioneer ingenuity, and a love for the outdoors. Thanks for watching this video on Whitehead Park in Saanich. More information can be found at walkingvancouverisland.ca.